move seamlessly between below stairs and above and enjoy the confidence of their employers. The rest of the staff probably think that these two have easier daily routines than the other servants, having nothing more to attend to than the Earl and his wife's needs. But from the first cup of tea brought up in the morning to whatever they might want last thing at night, they must be on duty all day with little respite. Their relationship with their employers is one of trust and practicality. Bates and O'Brien are welcome in the bedrooms, dressing rooms, and even the bathrooms of their employers, making them privy to many details of the family's private lives and giving them a powerful position in the household. They could use this to their advantage when back downstairs, teasing or threatening the other staff with it, as when O'Brien learns before anyone else that the heir to Downton Abbey has been drowned during the Titanic disaster. By contrast, the housemaids, Anna, Ethel, Gwen, and Daisy, work behind the scenes. They are up early to complete the dusting of the drawing room and the libraries, the plumping of the cushions, the cleaning of the grates, and the laying of the fires before the family comes downstairs for breakfast. Only when the bedrooms are empty do the maids go in to change the sheets and refresh the biscuit jars and water carafes. The rest of the day is spent on cleaning tasks set by the housekeeper, Mrs. Hughes, such as beating rugs or polishing brass, as well as assisting the daughters of the house or any female guests who come to stay without their maids. They can be called upon at any time. Each room in the house has a cord pulled to summon assistance. The cord is connected to a wire that rings one of many bells on a board in the servants' hall below, each labelled with the relevant room so the appropriate servant can attend. The jangle of bells is a sound that rules the servants' lives. Carson, the butler, is the most senior member of the below-stairs family, overseeing the work of all the male servants, and is Lord Grantham's right-hand man. Butlers were sometimes grand enough to attain a little notoriety. Edwin Lee, the long-serving butler for Cliveden, an estate comparable to Downton in size and splendour, was known even by guests as Lord Lee. While the butler's practical duties are few, monitoring the wine cellar, decanting port, pouring wine at the dinner table, and cleaning the fine pieces of silver, the footmen clean the rest, he's the one who makes sure that everything is running exactly as it should be, and woe betide the footman who neglects to snap to attention. Carson believes the responsibility for the entire house is his, and if there's no one to do something that needs doing, he'll do it himself. When they're short-handed during the war, he risks his own health rather than let standards slip. Alongside Carson is Mrs. Hughes, the housekeeper, who's in charge of the housemaids, both their work and their welfare. With a big bunch of keys jangling at her waist, she manages the household accounts, draws up the servants' rotas, checks the linens, sheets and tablecloths are used in rotation so they last for years, and keeps a careful eye on orders for the kitchen store cupboard. This last responsibility, of course, is a bone of contention between Mrs. Hughes and the cook, Mrs. Patmore, who cannot understand why the stores do not fall under her jurisdiction. Working long hours in a kitchen that was boiling hot all year round, cooks were famously short-tempered, and understandably so when you learn that Mrs. Patmore is up before 6 a.m. and won't go to bed until 18 hours later, after cooking 8 meals for the family and the servants. The footmen, Thomas and William, are the servants most visible to the family and any guests, and therefore they're dressed in tailored livery. They answer the front door, deliver messages to the village, serve in the dining room, and stoke the fire if a member of the family is in the room. William is also in charge of walking Pharaoh, Lord Grantham's Labrador, first thing in the morning and last thing at night, and Thomas has been given the unusual responsibility of cleaning all the clocks in the house, because his father was a clockmaker. Footmen were often known for their arrogance. Their appearance gave them an advantage over the rest of the servants, and they weren't afraid to use it. Below stairs, the day begins early, and breakfast is eaten after completing their morning tasks, but before the family come down from the bedrooms. Gordon Grimmett, third footman at Longleat House during the First World War, did not look forward to breaking his fast in the morning. It was a picnic